The Mean Greens Plastic Warfare, developed and published by Virtual Basement on Steam, is an amazing multiplayer experience that is so criminally under the radar. I just about had to 180 on all of my projects and launch out a very impromptu emergency review to tell you guys about this game. That's how serious this is. My initial reaction upon learning about this game was a little skeptical, I will be honest. A game about toy soldiers? I think it's a little bit under my demographic. How much fun could you really have in a game like that, right? And then I actually got around to playing it, and just, wow. That's the one and only word I could use to describe my feelings upon playing this game. A game that took me by surprise, and has been the only thing that I've been exclusively playing since the game was gifted to me on Steam via a close friend after getting recommended it by my buddy Cole McGrath, who you should check out on Twitch, by the way. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's a third-person shooter, but unlike most that we've seen, we've had a lot of shooters come out recently, ranging from modern to the past to the future, and even some in space, but none have gone the route that Mean Greens has, scaling the scope down to what it would look like if toy soldiers would actually wage war. This leads to some of the most creative map designs I've seen in a shooter in years, and some really interesting game modes that you'll have a ton of fun with. You have your standard team deathmatches and free-for-alls, sure, but you also have game modes where you have to push the opposing team's plastic cup relay off of a shelf, or thaw out a plastic T-Rex from an ice cube, or the ever-infamous Operation Birthday map where you have to defend or attack as teams rush to light as many birthday candles as possible, while also avoiding getting that catchy theme song stuck in your head. It takes the concepts of an abstract perspective and really does a bang-up job on the execution, using daily household items as bits and pieces of cover like soda cans, knives, you name it and it's there. And the attention to detail on these maps are top-notch, and it's where the game shines exponentially. If you really look around, you'll notice that despite your areas of engagement being centered around one area, the overall map itself is a fully rendered room occupying the surrounding space really well, setting off the best type of immersion. Some maps, however, are a little hit and miss. I find that Fish Tank Frenzy is a little too narrow with not a whole lot of room to work with due to its corridor-styled map design, clearly influenced by Unreal Tournament. And even though this can be offset by its floaty physics due to your army dudes being submerged in water, it does make for some rather frustrating games due to the fact that snipers are really strong in that particular map, and there's not a whole lot of counterplay to it. Furthermore, Sandbox Showdown is an awesome map that I have virtually no problems with, other than the fact that it's way too big with not nearly enough vehicles. Though the devs have subsequently added more vehicles as of this writing, I still wish there were more variants. Picture this map with toy planes and parachuting troopers and toy tanks. How much fun would that be? Especially with the higher player counts, which is the only way that this map really becomes a lot of fun. As a third-person shooter, it's simplistic enough due to the fact that there are no loadouts. Everyone starts off with the same weapons and ammo counts. An M16, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, a bazooka, and a flamethrower. Everything falls on you as a player and your abilities, which is how most games should be. Nothing feels grossly overpowered, and the balancing is right on with the exception of maybe the grenades taking a little too long to come back in comparison to your bazooka. And even if something were a little bit more OP than others, the fact that everyone can use said weapons instead of being locked out of it via some random ranking award system helps make the combat fun. You never feel cheated out of a death like you do in a lot of other games, though sometimes it can be a little troubling when you don't know exactly where shots hit you from a distance, or where they're coming from, as they seem to go mute after a certain amount of distance. But again, the devs have worked on this, and as of this writing, the problem has gotten considerably better, now giving you a fighting chance. The only real thing I would add that would be cool is a type of medal system where you get accolades in mid-game for getting kills with weapons, or even assists, like 3 kills in a row would be Frenzy, or a few kills with the shotgun giving you Boomstick Slayer. Something like this would go a long way as it rewards players for doing really well as encourage those who might be struggling to keep on fighting through the trenches. It's nothing that's entirely gameplay changing rather than just complimenting players, which is nice. Encouragement goes a long way. Apart from that, I really don't have much else to say that I haven't already. I've really come to adore this game that was at one point on sale for $1. A single dollar. How crazy is that? I got 100+ hours on a game that cost $1. It's currently sitting on Steam for about $5, and I can't recommend the game enough. If you're looking for a casual multiplayer game with a lot of upside, this is it. If you're a parent who's a little too concerned about your child playing potentially too violent video games, it doesn't get as tame as toy soldiers duking it out on a makeshift battlefield on your kitchen sink. This is the type of game I would set up LAN matches with my kid if I had one, because it is that much fun, and compared to the other games out in the market right now, it's relatively harmless in the grand scheme of things. It gets my highest recommendation, and I encourage everyone to pick up the game if you can. If you were like me and had a ton of hours on games like Uncharted 2 and 3's multiplayers, you are going to have a blast with the Mean Greens. Yes, you'll feel right at home. Hope to see you guys on the battlefield for some good old-fashioned plastic warfare.
What is this, like the fucking... Are we heading to the beaches of Normandy here with all these people in this rubber ducky? Oh shit! It's Normandy! It's legit Normandy!
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh man! You talk about a shot of all shots right there. Oh my god, we're so close! We did it! We did it! We did it, boys! Oh my god! Oh my god! That guy is DED. Oh man, that was disgusting. Scott killed. Okay. That's another guy. No launchers for you. No! Why did I jump off the... Got him! Oh crap, I got sniped. No! It went straight with the music. It really...